Say this is top 5 craziest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Top 5?
Top 1. This is the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
What I've learned is that this illness is not something that disappears or fades with time. It is something I must continue to overcome and have not done yet.
In bed with the future president of the United States and even being able to pick certain parts of him out of a lineup. And then being threatened to shut up about it.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Dallasing, and welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. So 2018 was a very big year for celebrities. There have been countless scandals, controversies, and even some marriages. People have been turning to Google to get the latest gossip and juiciest details about these people's lives. So you know what, let's have fun with this one. Let's take a look at the top 10 most searched celebrities and people in 2018. And let me know if any of these people shocked you guys. And who are you searching this year? Starting things off in the spotlight, and at number 10 we have Cardi B. 2018 was a very busy year for Cardi B. She released her debut album Invasion of Privacy, announced her marriage to Offset. She gave birth to her first child, Culture, spelled K-U-L-T-U-R-E for some reason. She made a ton of court appearances, had some beef with Nicki Minaj. I'm pretty sure those beefs, it's still ongoing. And then she announced her separation from her baby's father. And yeah, just to remind you guys, this all happened in the same year. I mean, whoa. But despite all of the hard times she faced in 2018, she has been absolutely killing it in the music industry, and I have no doubt that she's going to continue to break records in 2019.
I started doing.
But how did you get people to play your music, to play your songs?
By doing good music and not stopping, because at first people didn't want to play my music on the damn radio.
She might have been the 10th most searched person in 2018, but she was the 2nd most searched musician, so that's gotta mean something. Stirring up controversy, and at number 9, we have Stormy Daniels. I think we're all familiar with Stormy Daniels by now and the whole Donald Trump scandal thing that happened. I'm pretty sure what she said actually happened, but in case you guys forgot, Stormy Daniels is an adult film star. And she apparently had an affair with Donald Trump that goes back many years. While he was running for office, he had Stormy Daniels sign a non-disclosure agreement, and he paid her $130,000 to not talk about the affair. But of course, nothing ever stays silent, and a lot of media outlets got a hold of the story. So Stormy Daniels attempted to sue Donald Trump, like President Donald Trump. You're suing the president. I would not do that. And she claimed that the non-disclosure agreement was invalid and that she had been getting a lot of threats.
And a guy walked up on me and said to me, "Leave Trump alone, forget the story." And then he leaned around and looked at my daughter and said, "It's a beautiful little girl, it'd be a shame if something happened to her mom." And then he was gone.
I guess money equals power, because a judge threw out her suit and now is ordering her to pay President Donald Trump's legal fees, which is over $300,000. So at the end of the day, was it really worth it? We have Hailey Baldwin. She is Stephen Baldwin's daughter and a successful model, but that's not what caused her name to blow up in 2018. Well, Hailey and Justin Bieber, well, they got engaged on July of this year, 2018. And it was probably one of the shortest engagements ever because they were married in September, just months ago. These kids didn't waste any time, but it's not like they just met. They've been dating on and off for a couple of years, just like him and Selena Gomez. I really wanted that to work out, but yeah. And going back to Hailey for a second, they did meet a long time ago when Hailey was just a believer. So she was like his biggest fan or something.
This is my daughter Hailey, the third song. Yeah, we've been enjoying it.
But even though they are legally married, they still want to have an official ceremony. But don't get too excited. They said that they want a small wedding, and it's just gonna be their closest family and friends. So there probably won't be a Justin Bieber wedding invite in your guys' mail or my mail anytime soon. Moving into number 7, let's talk about Brett Kavanaugh. We have some more Donald Trump drama for you guys, because why not? Brett Kavanaugh was nominated by Trump to fill a position in the US Supreme Court. But before his nomination, a woman contacted the media and told them that Kavanaugh had sexually assaulted her in the early 1980s while the two of them were in high school. Is this real life right now? But another 2 women stepped forward with similar accusations. Kavanaugh denied all of these allegations, but despite these claims, he was sworn into the Supreme Court on October 6, 2018 by a vote of 50 to 48. It was a close one. Kavanaugh was also being accused of 83 ethics complaints, but they were all dismissed because he's now a Supreme Court judge. I mean, wow, talk about abuse of power. Climbing up this list, in at number 6 we have Jair Bolsonaro. Honestly, I've never heard of this guy before researching this video, but he was the 6th most searched person in 2018, so I was curious, I looked into it. Jair Bolsonaro is a Brazilian politician, and he is now the president of Brazil. But that's not why he made the list. Bolsonaro made headlines around the world when he was stabbed at a campaign rally last September. I mean, what the heck? I mean, where the heck is his security team? I think someone is definitely going to be fired. The new president lost about 40% of his blood, and he had a really deep and life-threatening wound to his intestines, but he managed to recover really well. But seriously, his security team needs to find a new line of work, because clearly they suck at protecting people, and I don't think he wants them on his payroll anymore. I think this guy needs to pick up the phone and call Jack Bauer. You know the guy from 24? Yeah. What is he doing now? He's doing like Designated Survivor. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. A list about celebrities wouldn't be complete without at least one Kardashian sister. So now at number 5 we have Khloe Kardashian. She was a victim of one of the biggest cheating scandals of 2018. So just weeks before Khloe was scheduled to give birth to her first child, a video was released and it showed her boyfriend Tristan Thompson making out with 2 women at a club. If that wasn't enough, Tristan took the women back to his hotel room. But this wasn't even the first time that he has cheated on her. But despite his lack of loyalty, Khloe, for some reason, decided to work through their issues, and she was motivated to make this relationship work. Number 4 brings us to the infamous YouTuber Logan Paul. I thought he would have been number 1, but he's number 4. 2018 was the year that Logan Paul almost lost everything. He broke the internet. He broke YouTube. On December 31st, 2017, he uploaded his infamous suicide video vlog, and that's when he basically broke the internet. His video got 6.3 million views within 24 hours. People all over the world were scrutinizing him for being so desensitive and insensitive. There were even more petitions urging him to delete his YouTube channel, but he was lucky because as a result of the backlash, he decided to remove the video and send out an apology video.
I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize.
But the fun didn't stop there. YouTube issued a statement on January 10th that they will be removing Logan Paul's channel from the Google Preferred program. A lot of his side projects were also put on hold because of the Suicide Forest video. And oh yeah, let's not forget when Logan also stirred up controversy in 2018 when he joked about participating in the Tide Pod Challenge and removing fish from his pond and giving CPR, and when he tasered 2 dead rats. Yeah, I think 2018 was a rough year for Logan Paul. Hopefully he'll do better in 2019.
It's been tough because ironically I'm being told to commit suicide myself, which
really
millions of people literally telling me they hate me to go die in a fire.
Right now he's doing the Impulsive podcast, and he has like adult nature content, and then he has like a young person come on the next week, so I'm pretty sure something bad's gonna happen with that. I don't know, we'll see. Surprising us, in at number 3 we have Sylvester Stallone. He was a victim of a death hoax earlier in 2018. There were so many articles saying that Sylvester Stallone passed away from prostate cancer and that he was secretly hiding his illness. He responded to 2 death hoaxes by tweeting out, "Please ignore the stupidity, alive and well, happy and healthy, still punching." And this wasn't even the first time that he was involved with a death hoax. Why does the public want Rocky dead? I mean, just leave him alone. Demi Lovato brings us to number 2. On July 24, 2018, Demi Lovato was rushed to the hospital after an apparent drug overdose. It was reported that she overdosed on oxycodone and it was laced with fentanyl. Thankfully, she was able to be treated with Narcan and she was able to fully recover. She had been struggling with an addiction for a very long time. Demi has also been super transparent about her struggles with her sobriety, eating disorder, and mental health issues. Actually, before her overdose, she released a single called Sober, where she talks about her relapse. I'm just glad that she was able to get help that she needs, and addiction is not something that should ever be taken lightly. It is a long life struggle, and I wish her nothing but the best in 2019. And finally, in at our number 1 spot for the top 10 most searched celebrities in 2018, we're talking about Meghan Markle. Well, this was kind of an obvious one. We all know why Meghan Markle is the most searched celebrity in 2018. Well, let's break it down for you. She got married to Prince Harry, so now she is known as the Duchess of Sussex, and they just announced that they're going to be expecting their first child in spring. I mean, these newlyweds didn't waste any time. Royalty is continuing. I don't think 2018 was prepared for this amount of royal news. She says that she wants to continue working as close to her due date as possible. And she will also be starting a new charity initiative by the end of this year. I mean, who is she? Is she Superwoman? I think she should just leave royalty and come back to Suits, because I really like that show. Well, there you guys have it. You made it to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next most amazing top 10 video.